Ladies and gentlemen, when it is all said and done, in my opinion, 2023 will go down as one of the best, if not the best year in gaming history. And before you say that's not true, well, let me explain my reasoning in this video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Last year or the year before, I can't remember, but I truly could not find a game to play. I was just playing games that I'd already beat before over and over, and I would try new stuff and nothing was just clicking for me. And I was like, man, gaming feels kind of stagnated right now. Like, what the hell's going on here? This year, I cannot catch up. I can't even finish a game this year. Before we get started, if you could, please hit a like and subscribe and follow on Instagram so we can keep this community growing. And let's go ahead and get right into this video. So first, we just have to start with a Switch. I mean, it's almost overwhelming. We have The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This game is arguably the greatest video game of all time in my opinion. And the more I play it, the more I appreciate it. I've still not finished it. We've been playing this game on stream together. Dude, it's unreal how amazing this game is. We also had Pikmin 4. It has been 10 years since a Pikmin game has came out, and this is an amazing way to continue the saga. This is arguably the greatest Pikmin game. I think this got a lot of fans into Pikmin, like a lot of new people into it, and it gives me high hopes for the future of Pikmin. We also had Octopath Traveler 2, which is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen, like on the Switch. We had Advanced Wars finally come back, which was delayed for like a million reasons. We also had Metroid Prime Remastered, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Bayonetta Origins. The list goes on, and that's just what has came out so far. We still have Detective Pikachu, Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, Batman Arkham Trilogy. I mean, dude, it's too much for me to say here. The greatest year for the Switch ever in my opinion. I'm stamping it right now. But it's not just Nintendo who's having an amazing year. We have to give credit where credit is due. Even Xbox has arguably one of their biggest games of all time right now. You can say what you want to say about Starfield. We have to call a spade here. This game is impressive. It's massive. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. The gameplay is great. The story is really awesome too. And like, yeah, it's a polarizing topic. Maybe it's not what you wanted it to be. Maybe you think it could be something different. When a year passes by and people give it more time to pass by, like to appreciate it, they're gonna appreciate it, man. Starfield is impressive. And it's a game that's not for me. I know it's not for me. Even though it's not for me, I can appreciate what it is. And I think Xbox and Microsoft, they finally got a W, because let's just keep it real. Redfall was atrocious. There's also a bunch of other games that have came out or that are coming out on Game Pass, but some of them are like multi-console, so it's not really Microsoft themselves. Like one of the games that came out on both consoles is Hogwarts Legacy. This game itself is impressive. It's amazing. The controversy surrounding the game leading up to release was dumb. It was unfounded. And I think the controversy, all it did was help more people learn about the game. People were like, oh no, people are talking bad about a Harry Potter game or something. Like, oh man, there's a Harry Potter game? Oh, that looks awesome. Let me pick that up. We just have to keep it real, dude. Hogwarts Legacy is a phenomenal game, and I think it was released in a great state, and it's very promising for the future of, well, whatever they try to do. If it's going to be another Hogwarts Legacy game or something else, like, as long as the same people make it, it's going to be good. We also had Hi-Fi Rush come out, which is a sleeper hit. It really is. We also had Sea of Stars, like, this game, amazing. A callback to the Super Nintendo era, and it's done right. And then we also had like Street Fighter 6. I mean, dude, I don't even know how I can go over all these games that came out. I'm missing other stuff. Diablo 4. Like, just recently we had Armored Core 6 and Lies of P. Like, dude, I'm remembering games as I sit here and talk. There's so many freaking great games that came out. But again, it just wasn't Nintendo. And it wasn't just Xbox. PlayStation 5 has some bangers as well. Final Fantasy 16 finally came out. And in my opinion, it's a great game. I think it was a great continuance in the Final Fantasy series. Final Fantasy 15 was kind of polarizing and some people didn't enjoy it, and yeah, I understand why, but Final Fantasy 16 is a great follow-up. They really hit it on the head with this one, and again, it's very promising in my opinion what's to come. We just had Mortal Kombat 1 come out. This is multi-console as well. Arguably one of the best Mortal Kombat games of all time. The story is phenomenal in this game. It's actually really, really funny. The gameplay is great. The Switch is another story, but hot take here. I don't mind the graphics on the Switch. I really don't. It's not even me being a Nintendo fanboy. It's just like, I understand I'm going to take some hits in certain areas. The game still plays fantastic. The graphics are just kind of horrendous, but I'm one of the people who just truly don't give a shit. And we still have Spider-Man 2 coming out. Like, there's so many other games that I'm missing. PlayStation is the console I know the least about. So forgive me, because I'm sure there was some other great games announced or that have came out. But Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, this is the year to be a gamer. Like I said, you could not find a game to play last year or the year before. Dude, I almost forgot. Baldur's Gate 3. This year is freaking insane with game releases. How can you find time to play all of this stuff? Well, I'll give you your answer. You can't. It is impossible. But it wasn't just amazing games coming out this year. So the console I play on every day is my Switch OLED. I am a handheld gamer. It is my favorite medium to play video games. If you're in the same boat, this is an amazing year for handheld consoles. Almost every single week there is a new handheld console coming out from a plethora of companies, and all of them are promising. All of them look amazing. You can get them for budget prices now, like $200, and this was just not something that was happening a couple years ago, and I'm all for it. I think it is pushing gaming forward in a great place, and it's making each developer or company challenge each other to see what they can take from each other, what they can make better, and that's just an amazing thing. But it's not just that, ladies and gentlemen. If you are keen to gaming news like myself, this is part of my YouTube career. I'm a reporter. At the end of the day, I report to you guys stuff that I would think that you would find interesting. Half of my videos have been about leaks. This is the year of gaming leaks. Every week, almost every day, there's a leak about the next Nintendo console. Probably half of it isn't true, but there are leaks happening. Not only that, arguably the biggest leak in gaming history, in my opinion, just happened with Microsoft leaking every single game that's coming up. They have this huge court case going on, and weekly we're finding out massive hordes of information. So in my opinion, in my humble robot opinion, 2023 will go down as one of the greatest years in video game history. There is tons of other reasons as well. I can't think of them off the top of my head because it's impossible. There is too much stuff going on. By the time I'm done editing this video, 100 other things would have came up that could have went into this video. Ladies and gentlemen, this was my attempt for me to explain why I think this is the greatest year in gaming history. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Down below, start a conversation. In your opinion, what was the greatest year in gaming history? Is it this year? Why or why not? And remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place, so hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and down below is a link. Follow my Twitch, come and hang out. We're having a lot of fun. We stream Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. I would love to see you guys there. But you guys know me, I will see you soon with a new video. Peace out.